cabinet, just big enough for a person. It's only a couple of screens. Let's open it up, Kyle. We're going to show everybody what's inside. Nothing but nice upholstery, don't you think? We're going to spin it around one time so you can check this thing out. Now we want to make sure you all get a really good chance to look at this apparatus. You'll notice if Kyle and I step aside, it's a good 10 feet from any of the curtains. Now there's a reason why we call this the Invisible Lady. I'd like to introduce you to her right now. So let's have a nice round of applause for the Invisible Lady. You didn't think you were going to see something there, right? Because she's invisible. But she's there. She's going to need these stairs. Whoa, that's a little heavier than I remember them being. We're going to place them right there. And she makes her way inside the cabinet. She's incredibly graceful. Really, I wish you could see that. We're going to close it up. One more time. And now, you can tell all your friends you've seen the Invisible Lady. Or maybe you just imagine the whole thing. But there she is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Invisible Lady. It's nice to see you, Cindy, and I do mean it's nice to see. That's bad. It's bad. Hang on just a second. You know what? Can we do this again? Can you set this up again? We're going to do this one more time. You guys, we're going to do something a little bit different. Keith, can you cue this up? We're going to do this again. We're going to do this a little bit different. You've been a really fun audience. We've had a really good day today. Taught a lot of magic tricks and a couple of workshops this morning. We're going to give you kind of a behind-the-scenes look at what an illusion like this looks like. So, Kyle, I want you to set it up, and I want you to turn the whole thing around.
Backwards?
Yes. Backwards. 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 So we're going to spin the whole thing around. So here's what you have to imagine now. You have to pretend that the audience is over here. And all of you are going to be watching this as though you were sitting backstage. All right? So it's going to be a little bit different. I want to let you in on the first secret that we use in magic. Camouflage. I know, you don't even think about camouflage, but we actually cover Cindy in exactly the same fabric at some of the most important moments during this trick. You look great. All right, here we go. What a good-looking crowd. It's a little cabinet, just big enough for a person. It's only a couple of screens. Let's open it up, Kyle, and show everybody what's inside. Nothing but nice upholstery, don't you think? Let's spin this around one time. Now we want to make sure everybody gets a really good look at this apparatus. You'll notice if Kyle and I step aside, it's a good 10 feet from any of the curtains. Now there's a reason why we call this the Invisible Lady, and I'd like to introduce you to her right now. So, let's have a nice round of applause for the Invisible Lady. I just like that part. All right, we're going to need these stairs. Those are a little heavier than I remember them being. We're just going to place those right here. And she makes her way inside the cabinet. Truly, I wish you could see that. She is incredibly graceful. Let's close it up, Kyle. One more time. And now, you can tell all your friends you've seen the Invisible Lady. Or maybe you just imagined the whole thing. Or it was just a really bad dream. Don't do that again. Get that off the stage. One more time. Here we go. And now you can tell all your friends you've seen the Invisible Lady, because there she is, completely visible once again. Ladies and gentlemen, That's the part that always puzzles me. But you know what? That's the part that puzzles Cindy too. Now that she gets to wax the whole thing, it's like, ladies and gentlemen, the Invisible Lady. And of course, all of you absolutely promise not to tell. Right? Actually, you're going to tell? Oh man, me and you, we need to talk. Well, on that note, we're going to let you get up and stretch, visit some of the other rooms here in the theater. Take about 15 minutes, and then please come on back. We got lots more for you in a second.